I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. But here we are, descending into darkness. The tyrants, yeah, I will call them the tyrants because that is what they are. They've gone from 2 weeks to flatten the curve to you'll have to have the jab or else we'll put you in prison. Yeah, I know, it sounds like something out of a dystopian sci-fi movie, but that's what's happening now, I think. At February, is it February in Austria? You'll have to have had the thing that we're not supposed to talk about here on YouTube. You'll have to have the thing, or else they will you will have to pay a heavy fine, and if you won't pay the fine they will put you in prison. It seems like every country is following a script now, and it's quite obvious where we are heading. Full on totalitarian dictatorship where you will have no say whatsoever on what's happening to you or your body. So I'm asking you, will you fight? Will you fight? Maybe you will have to. Because I can tell you this, and when I say fight, I'm not talking about a violent uprising, I'm talking about something that we can all do. Use our voice. You must talk about this, you must tell other people how you feel about this. To those people who believe that, who still believe that we will get through this, if we just get into every single human being on this planet. To those people who still believe that, we must explain that they are wrong and why. And you know what? This isn't about that. It's not about that. It's about control. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? I said in a previous video that we need to snap out of this, and I will stand by that statement. We need to snap out of this state of being very emotional, and we need to look at this with we need to put our emotions aside here. Because our emotions are used against us. This is not, or should I say, should not be a conflict between those people who have chosen to have the jab and those who have chosen to not have it. Because what I've said from the start is that this is about freedom of choice. And you know what what kind of society you have when people do not have freedom of choice and when they do not have bodily integrity? There's a word for it. Slavery. Yeah. And you trolls can write whatever if you're still watching, whatever you like in the comments. I don't care anymore. I don't care if this video gets demonetized. I don't care. Because this is much more important. So again, I'm asking you, will you fight? Will you use your voice? Now, I think the big question here is what comes next. Now, if these tyrants, you know, your tyrant over in the USA, who is busy breaking wind in the corridors of the mighty and talking gibberish, But people like him and the tyrants in Austria, Australia, Germany, and so on and so on. If these people get their way, let's just say that if everyone complied, what's next? Do you think that everything would just go back to normal? No. I think it takes a special kind of stupid or naivety to believe that. There will be something that comes after that. And my guess is that the environment will be used as an excuse to control people. And I'm saying that as someone who cares deeply about the environment, but taking away people's freedom is not the way to save the environment. And there could be other things as well. The point here is that when these people, these power-hungry tyrants, these disgusting people, if they get their way, this will not stop. There will not be an end to this until we say stop. Until we say, I will not comply. I will not follow your orders. I will not do as you say. Until we say that, until we are willing to make that sacrifice, because that's what it is. Until then, this will just keep getting worse. At this point, it's not about the virus. It's not about that, of course. But even if you think it is about the virus, surely you must be able to see that this is changing the fabric of our society. And what we're left with is a form of slavery, basically. So please, use your voice. Now you might say that the tyrants, they don't care if you use your voice. They don't care about the people who are protesting in the streets. They don't care. So you might say that a peaceful uprising, a peaceful protest and using your voice, it doesn't change anything. First of all, I disagree. I think that we all need to do that. We all need to speak up and use our voice while we still have it. But I do understand that there might come a time we might find ourselves at the crossroads where the ability to use our voice and fighting peacefully, so to speak, where that option has been taken away from us. And if that happens, if we find ourselves at that crossroads, I can't really talk about that here on social media, and I'm sure you understand, but at least keep it in mind. Be ready.